Let me show you this.
The bootleggers like to buy their booze on Saturday.
Steven's gangbanging over here.
No.
Help support your local bootlegger.
Pirate production house.
We're talking about two bootleggers here.
Back in that ass.
The two gentlemen that they suspected of bootlegging these tapes.
Put the bootleg copies on the internet.
Oh, fan of
Fellow bootlegger.
How do you wind up a bootleg?
What's up, y'all? Out there in the world. Welcome to episode 10, the monumental episode 10 of the BLR,
Yes.
Bootleg Report, coming at you full steam in your mouth.
Episode 10. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode or downloading it, or it just probably populated into your podcast application.
Or fuck you for listening. But
Yeah, fuck you for listening. We say that from the bottom of our hearts. We love you quite a bit.
Nobody likes you.
Back again. This is the glorious Bootleg Report.
glorious.
I'm adding that to
Okay,
things because
yeah.
it sounds so much better.
GBLR. Yes.
Episode 10, as we've stated, this is a milestone for us. We're tearing up the internet, and the internet is tearing us up. But I am here once again. I am Joe Luna at Mr. Moon 966 on Twitter and Instagram.
This is the other guy on the Bootleg Report, at Stev Tweets on Twitter, and at Stev_Grams on
Yes.
Instagram. Stev Grams, which is my drug dealer name.
Got it.
If you need some grams, come to Stev Grams.
We are
Or Honeygrams.
Honeygrams. That's your nickname. That's what I call
Honeygrams.
you when the lights are off, as they are now.
Yeah, we got a real chill environment right now.
Yeah, we got the lighting. I'm just going to add some more mood lighting to the room.
So chill.
We like a comfy casting couch.
Right.
We are joined once again by our friend Jesse Kyle.
Hi. I don't have a Twitter. That's a joke from the last episode. You
Yes.
should listen to episode 9.
Yes.
I'm in it.
He is.
It was good. We got into some serious fucking shit.
We did.
We did.
It was some pretty deep combos.
No, if you will, at Jesse Kyle. I'm going to start using my Twitter so I can be present.
Do it, man.
I'll try.
We're trying to start our own bootleg community on the internet through Twitter. Oh yeah, and before I forget, at Bootleg Report on Twitter if you
At
want
it.
the show's
That's
Twitter,
set up?
not Instagram. Yeah, that's set up.
That is set up.
People can follow that right
we
now.
have
Yes.
the Bootleg Report on YouTube as well.
We do.
And then if you would like to send us an email, at thebootlegreport@gmail.com.
What about like a SoundCloud? Do you have?
We do have a SoundCloud. Here's the problem with that.
Your synergy
Yeah.
is amazing.
I'm trying. Cinnamon.
So you,
Your cinnamon.
Can't say that word.
Your cinnamon-aging.
so you can also follow the Bootleg Report on SoundCloud. Now, let me just full disclosure.
Go ahead.
We are using the free account
For SoundCloud?
for
We're cheap.
SoundCloud.
I mean, that,
You
we
only
are
have
called
like,
the Bootleg
You
Report.
only have like a limited amount of upload.
Exactly. We can only put one cast up there at a time because of the length of the podcast.
Our cast is very long
So
and hard
Now here's what I'm going to propose
to listen to.
If someone
It's
would
not
like
wrong.
to sponsor this podcast,
Yeah.
I believe a premium.
Chipotle was talking.
Chipotle. Yeah, we've been in talks with Chipotle and Panera Bread.
$2. $2. That's what you have to be.
I believe we need about $10 to $15
I think
for a
we need-
pro,
it's like 10 or 15
pro
a month.
account on SoundCloud.
We need $10.95. Panera, please holler at us. 'cause
Please get us the 95 cents. $11
We are going to
wouldn't do it.
refer so many people to get bacon souffles.
Yeah. Hashtag
Again, really?
fuck your face.
Wow. That's
So thank you for joining us. Our last episode with Jesse Kyle, we had a list of topics we wanted to get to. He has a list of topics. We didn't get to any of them.
Last episode, it was a big hit. Everybody loved it. We've gotten a lot of feedback.
Right. The downloads were crazy.
The downloads were crazy. They haven't happened yet.
And I'm back. And I decided to come back into the studio. The last one was really fun. So I decided, well, have me over again.
Yes. Thank you for...
I decided we'll have me over again.
We all collectively in the singularity decided that, well, no, I'll come back.
He's been sleeping in the studio.
For 4 weeks.
And he still hasn't showered for those who are paying attention.
Not showered. You should see my beard.
Today we will tackle all the topics that we weren't able to tackle last time.
Hopefully.
But we won't.
Tackle. It's a fishing term and a football term and a...
Tackle.
Also can be used to describe your genitals if you really
How would
wanted
you just tackle? Huh. Go on.
Your bait and tackle.
I should have seen that coming.
My bobber.
Bobber. I'm gonna go fly fishing.
I've
with
never
this bad
heard
boy.
fishing references
To
in
genitals?
terms of your penis.
My lure.
Absolutely.
My rod.
Dick
Wow.
talk.
My
Hashtag dick talk.
You're right. Your
my
rod.
hook.
You're a hook. What are you, a duck?
You don't know. You don't know because ducks have very aggressive dicks.
Barbed.
All right, I'm gonna Google
Barbed
some.
for her displeasure.
While you talk, Joe, I'm gonna
Really?
Google
All right.
duck dicks.
So
Please
I would
do not.
also...
Oh, I've seen this shit before.
Let's do it. I haven't seen it.
Fuck
So
you.
the internet needs to show me a duck dick.
Fuck you.
I would like to shout out to Stella Artois, the official
Great
beer...
pronunciation of whatever you just said. Look at the duck dick.
official beer of the Bootleg Report. That's a long dick, bro.
Yeah.
Stella's gonna love that.
Shout outs to Stella. It's a long dick, bro.
Let's tap that. Yeah.
Tastes a little bit
Steven,
like
you want to tap that?
the smell of a
You want
skunk.
to tap my bottle?
I want to
There
draw
you go.
attention to the picture I have on the screen.
It's a duck.
Fuck you, other duck.
Standing on another duck.
It's a duck standing on a duck in the water. That's pretty. That should be
So-
clarified. The duck is not flying.
Dude, there's a
and then
picture of a
riding
dog fucking a duck.
Yeah, duck seems super happy about this.
Damn, that's crazy, bro.
Duck is pleased.
So, Steven, what do we got on the agenda this evening?
We got Jesse quests, some questions that Jesse wants to ask us.
Hello.
So we'll tackle that a bit. We'll
Bait and tackle that shit.
Yes, we'll bait and tackle that.
Hook the worm, bitch. That's what I say.
Hook the worm, bitch.
My slogan.
I think we'll talk a little bit about money, and we'll talk maybe a little bit about the industry. And
I
maybe
think we should talk a little bit about
All right, Jesse's a huge fan of Do You Like
huge
It?
fan.
Yes. So I think we can play some Do You Like It. I might have some
Okay.
things that we can
Right now?
Let's do it.
Right now.
Okay.
Seriously?
I don't have any Do You Like It up this week.
Let me ask you
the answer is
about
yes.
the intro song. I know you guys the intro went a little bit longer than maybe it should have because we were incapacitated by
TBH, which is to be honest.
uh-huh.
I loved it.
Okay.
yeah, the
perfect
fuck
length.
me, I really get into that.
I
Yes.
heard at some point something about Steven and questioning like your role. You know, never mind.
In the world.
Nope.
I want to know where you're going. I
Yeah.
mean, you've already we
don't-
can't just move on past this now.
Are you gay?
No.
How's your girlfriend?
She's great.
She'll like this part.
She's great.
Did she listen to this?
I downloaded all the sods.
And you
but
were like,
she-
check this out. And she probably was like,
yeah, no, that's exactly. I was like,
Nah,
I'm going to
dude.
download the podcast app. And download it.
MJ is totally down with the BLR.
Michael Jackson?
Yes, Michael Jackson is totally dead. I'm
only
totally
M-
down with
Whoa.
Michael Jordan is another MJ.
Hey,
How
dude.
dare you?
Hey, dude, this is only for real bootleggers, so
If you don't torrent Michael Jordan's greatest hits, which is a thing,
then you're not a bootlegger.
My girlfriend torrents a shit ton.
I like
she
that about
downloads
her.
Movies.
she's a bootlegger.
She's a fucking bootlegger.
She should be replacing you.
Ooh, I'm gonna have
I'm sorry. I'm
aggressive.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
have a bootleg movie report for next Sode.
Ooh,
Snowpiercer.
Have you seen it?
No,
I have.
but I bootlegged it.
have you watched Bronson yet?
No,
Oh my
I got okay. So
God.
those
Really?
two.
Thank you.
Dude, Bronson.
Tom
How-
Hardy's
how-
dick all over the place.
So many
So many
shots of his
dicks.
dick.
So many dicks.
So many shots of his penis.
So I'm gonna. I guess I
you'll
might
be
not.
saying,
We
you'll be
talk-
saying,
we
you'll
talk-
be saying Bane who?
We're all talking over each other, and I love it.
You want to talk some more over each other?
I do. We were talking about Only
Why don't
God
you tell me
Forgives,
a little bit about Only God Forgives.
and how much Joe hates it.
Oh, I do hate.
Dude,
that
what a fucking weird film.
I liked it.
I felt like I was a participant of a murder after that movie.
Right. Right.
And that's why Stephen liked it.
Hem. Right.
Stephen's hard after that film.
I was rock hard.
I was really tired of watching Ryan Gosling. Gosling.
It's
Gosling.
pronounced Gosling.
Hey, have you seen?
He reminds me of a duck, actually, to bring back...
I remind you of a duck.
no, he reminds me of a duck.
How does he remind you of a very handsome man?
I know, a handsome-ass duck.
Okay.
Have you
A
seen
duck I would fuck.
The Place Beyond the Pines?
Dilf.
I've not seen that film.
Ooh, watch that movie.
Is that a film?
Yeah, it's with Gosling.
That's also
It's really fucking good.
featuring the Dilf, the duck I'd like to fuck.
There's no way. Are you talking about Ryan Gosling again?
Being a duck, yes.
Okay.
Would you fuck him?
No.
The only male that I would have sex with that I know about, so that's important because there could be plenty.
Mickey
But-
Blanco.
No,
Yeah.
not true in either forms. It's a reference to the last podcast, which
Last
you
episode.
should listen to right now.
No, you should listen to this episode right now.
Yeah,
You should listen to this
Don't
one right
switch.
now. If you haven't listened to that one, you should listen to it. So the one Paul Rudd. It just seems I don't know if it's sex with him. I just want him to talk to me.
He's delightful.
He's such a.
We should have him on here.
Ooh.
We could get him. I know him.
Yeah. Yeah.
45 different connections that I have. Well, it's like a tree branch effect. It's a really long.
Are you connected through LinkedIn?
Of course.
So you're getting the...
Biggest lesbian dating site on the planet. That's what I've heard.
Professional lesbian.
Should we talk more
dating
about
site.
duck cocks?
I think we've exhausted...
Have we?
Whoa. Slate.com...
Was that a car reference? Exhausted? I have a car. Go on.
Slate.com has an article
Duckdicks.net.
titled "Why I Study Duck Genitalia." The link is Duck Penis Controversy. That's
.net.
it. I'm just going to leave it there.
Who
Look it
cares?
up if you feel like reading about duck dicks. It's a really good article. I've never read it before.
Which you should.
There's also one called "How Chickens Lost Their Penis." If you just Google duck dicks,
Wait,
you'll get a
hold
lot of good information.
Can I say pause?
Sure.
Sure.
I'm being kind of an asshole.
No.
Do chickens have dicks? Okay,
I'm
I gotta go
Googling
back.
away.
No, because
Really
chickens are female, bro. Roosters are males.
Rooster cocks.
Do roosters have dicks?
Roosters are called cocks.
Yeah, they have
Right.
dicks, bro.
They are the...
They're literally one of the reasons.
Hey, did you know that a
Did you
chicken
mount our
can...
digital
Are you
monsters?
foreign at the moment?
Okay.
You said like, did you know? I just want to know what that was about.
I'm just going to stop.
All right, I'm gonna play.
All right.
I'm gonna play another button that we don't have called Jesse Quests. That's it.
Wow. Okay.
What's your question?
I think you should... Can you give us a Jesse Quest drop so that I can sample that into future episodes?
Jesse Quest. Okay, so
That was the
first
best
First
thing ever.
First, Jesse Stevens doing the eyebrow pinch, which doesn't help with laughter whatsoever.
It sure doesn't.
Scientists
Do you have a
have
headache?
scientifically proven.
I have a bad case of fuck you all. Go ahead and ask your
He
question.
took 300 Advil and it
Waves
still
of
didn't
death.
fix it.
I'm just gonna read this article while
Jesse
you.
Quest.
Okay.
You have a couple options there. Okay, so go ahead and read that article while I talk. You fucking piece of
Goose
shit.
sticks are aggressive looking. Oh my god!
Turn that... Okay.
It looks a lot like the continent of Africa.
It does.
Does that just like octopus itself into a vagina?
It shoots out.
I've never
The
heard octopus into a vagina.
Well, because they have a tentacle that kind
no,
of
I
works
get
on
what
its
the
own.
idea of it is.
Did
but
you just
the-
did you just verbify octopus?
Yeah, he did.
The way that a
I'm
duck
gonna-
dick works.
I did.
The way that a duck dick works is it shoots itself out, like corkscrews its way.
Duck dick work.
Almost all duck sex is rape.
Hand is on
Can
leg.
we get a video of that?
Hand on leg.
Of duck rape?
No, I want to see the penis shooting out in a spiral motion.
We'll work on that.
There's for sure. I've seen that film. It's called
Okay.
Duck Snuff Film.
Jesse Quest.
Go ahead.
Quest.
Go ahead and Jesse Quest.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and do that. I'm not going to do it again. My throat hurts. Okay, question number 1. I've thought about this in my head a lot. More than most people should.
Okay.
So you know how people press the sidewalk button, and they press it a lot, and they're like all anxious about it, and they're like, I hope this fucking sidewalk will turn to
Right.
the walkie man, and
The-
I can go
yeah,
across.
the
So they hit it
indicator,
1,000
yeah.
times, and you're standing there like, bro, I hit it one time, because you say bro to everybody, dude, it doesn't matter. Oh,
Yeah.
good God, here's a dick.
What?
Duck penis, slow-mo. You can tell it's slow-mo.
Oh, shit.
And Joe is now erect.
I'm
Fully
full-
flared.
fully erect.
I don't want to see it again. Why are you rewinding? Why are you rewinding this internet film? That
I can't believe that it does that.
Can I throw out one thing?
Yeah,
Yes.
go ahead.
Before I finish my stupid fucking question.
Before we it's coming. Oh my god, I didn't see that at the last
Wow. If you want to find this video, I believe it is explosive
A version
version of a duck penis.
penis.
Period. The period's in the title.
Yeah.
Watch a duck come on the internet. Go ahead.
No one needs to see that.
Not to be confused with watchaduck.com.
Yes.
Very similar phonetically, not the same.
We've gone off the rails.
This is
Have
another
we?
episode of Off the Rails. Anyway,
BLR.
I liked your question.
Okay, where it was going was okay. So people press the crosswalk little button. I mean, if you're not in New York,
Alliteration. I love it.
People press.
people press. I have too. So you press not. I don't do this because I'm an adult who understands the way these things work.
Yeah.
You press the crosswalk button once.
Okay.
I imagine a signal goes. I imagine a signal goes to the box or whatever, and it says someone pressed the fucking button.
Right.
But you let them cross.
Right.
So then there are the people that stand there and they go ding 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 ding. I'm slapping my leg. That's not like a masturbation thing. They press it a lot, and you're like, oh, come on, I pressed it. So, okay. There's the idea in their head that maybe that'll make it go faster, right? It gets pressed 100 times, it goes faster. If you could press a button faster in your life to make it work better, what one button would you choose? So let's, you press volume up on your computer,
that
it continually gets louder.
Right.
Louder and louder until your computer
deafening.
just...
But that's assuming that pressing the button repeatedly actually does something.
Right.
Well, he's
Where-
saying if you have that... If
Okay,
the power
so if
was
it does.
enacted.
But for one button, you can't do it for everything. Just what would be the button you'd be the most excited to press repeatedly and have it actually do its job better?
The download button.
Yeah.
I'm downloading a movie to bring it back to the spirit of the Bootleg Report, and I'm just going to keep hitting download, and it'll download faster and faster and faster until it just finishes.
Huh.
Is it Snowpiercer? It's called the callback.
Okay. It is in radio lingo.
Yeah. Huh. That's interesting. I would push it to get jacked.
Like a workout
and
button?
Is there a button for
Yeah.
that?
So you're making a button.
dude.
You're making...
You're creating a button, your fictional button, and you're
My
going to press the
fictional-
shit out of it.
Yeah, and it's just gonna give me a 6-pack. It's gonna make
That's it. That's the only thing. No other muscles. but
Well,
that
it's gonna
stomach.
be other muscles. Okay,
I know, you said 6-pack.
Let me finish.
Let's rewind.
Okay, let
We
me
can
finish.
rewind the
Okay.
So
episode.
it's gonna make all the muscles in my body just fucking clinch and just like
Wow. There's something
and then
for
I'm gonna
that.
get fully
There's electric
fully
stimulation.
roided, and then I'll get noited
Hold on.
because that's how I stay.
Okay.
So wait,
let
you're
me-
talking about you're going to go to the John Bastow? No, he was just a weird looking dude that did workouts. Everybody remembers
Bastow?
Yeah, everybody remembers John Bastow.
From the electric simulation?
I don't remember that guy at all.
Didn't
I think
you-
I probably remember.
Google
if I
him.
saw
He's the guy with he's super.
Hey,
He's,
how about you Google?
How about you learn how to Google?
am I the Google
by-
guy? Is that
once
what,
you're
is that what my
finished
job
with this
is?
podcast? If you haven't listened to episode 9, go back, listen to episode 9. There's some good podcasts previously.
What is
to
wrong with this
one.
guy's head? It doesn't fit his body
Oh, I
at
know that
all.
He
guy.
looks like
yeah.
if Bill Nye got
Why
into
is
some
his
radiation.
shirt so unbuttoned?
It's
'Cause he's
unbuttoned
showing
so you
off
can
his-
see his abs,
his
and
abdominals.
pectorals.
Bill Nye.
Shannon.
You said Bill Nye suffered from radiation.
This is what he looks like. To
He
me.
does.
Looks like Bill Nye had a problem.
Yeah.
Anyway, there were the electronic ab workout things where it just
No
like
one
shocked
has
your
answered my
abs.
question.
Well, let me expand.
You want a
okay.
workout button that doesn't exist, and you want to press it more.
I said the
was-
download
I
button.
thought we were making up our own buttons.
No, no.
Okay.
Buttons, Dick.
Well, then, then what's the question?
In a currently existing.
So I'm pressing a stoplight button.
No, I mean,
No, you get to choose the already
okay,
existing
if
button.
you could press a button faster to
damn
have
it.
it increase its
Oh.
performance that currently
Oh,
exists.
elevators.
As you want it to go up faster. That's what your choice.
I wanted to get to me faster. I don't understand the concept of your question. I thought I got to make a button, but apparently I don't. Apparently, you get to dictate what buttons get made. Okay? So I can't have a workout button. I can't have an elevator button. So fuck you,
You
man.
can have an elevator button. If that's
What-
what you want.
what's your button, dude?
I don't know. Please. What is your button?
Honestly,
Oh, Steven wants a download button, then that's okay?
There already is a download button.
But there's already an elevator button, man.
you can have the elevator button. That's yours.
Okay.
The elevator button is fine.
yours.
I didn't know you were so excited about elevators.
Mine
I'm
would-
not, dude.
Mine would be,
I'm not.
Mine
But-
would be phone call. Mine would be call. I want to call them a fucking
So
lot.
you don't even want it to ring.
I don't want it to ring. I want to get to them now.
Okay, that's a stupid idea.
Oh,
Fucking stupid.
I see how it feels, and I've learned my lesson. Go ahead and make a fictional button. Is it a workout? Let me guess, it's a workout, and we've gone full circle. Jesse, quest. We're good. Everyone says no. It was a bad section.
They hate it.
They hated it. We'll find out. Tweet at us at
No, at Bootleg Report.
at Bootleg Report.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Just if you liked that section, I'll come back. They'll let me back a third time.
What is the second Jesse quest?
No.
No.
No. Question mark? The second one is brought to you by my buddy Phil. The Denver
who
Nuggets.
the fuck is Phil?
Shut up.
First of all. Okay.
Shut your mouth. The Denver Nuggets have played at the Pepsi Center for years, and is it weird that there's no Coca-Cola arena? At least not in the continental United States, because Coke is generally more popular.
That's a very well stated question.
Also, the follow-up to that, what about Dikembe Mutombo?
Dikembe Mutombo.
What about him?
Mutumblr.
Mutumblr.
Who used to play for the Nuggets until being traded to Atlanta, where Coke was founded.
So you're saying there should be a Coca-Cola Center in Atlanta, Georgia.
A Coca-Cola arena
Okay.
for the Denver Nuggets. Because of Dikembe Mutombo.
Or the
He used to play for the Nuggets
or the Atlanta Hawks.
until he was being traded to Atlanta, where Coke was founded.
Or the Atlanta Hawks, who do play in Atlanta.
Atlantox.
Yes.
Duckcocks. And we're back. Thank you.
So
My second question wasn't a question. I told you the section was over. I outroed myself.
you did have really good stuff.
And then you want...
So
I don't know I don't know a whole lot about Dikembe Mutombo aside to his weird video game that he made recently. Did you guys see that?
No.
It
He
was
made
like
a video
a year
game
ago.
recently?
No, I'm lying. It was probably a year ago. He had a weird, it was almost like Adult Swim-esque 8-bit video game that was just very bizarre. It was weird. It looked like it should be...
He has a foundation.
to
Sorry.
his house? Does he live in a hole?
Hold on.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Hold on. Everybody, stop what you're doing.
Okay.
Wait. No, there was about to be
There's
an advertisement
You know what?
that was about to play.
Does Dikembe Mutombo have a face tattoo?
No.
He's the perfect person for a face tattoo. Hey, Steven.
It's not playing through what
Oh,
it
you're
needs to
finding
play.
it.
It's okay.
Finding
It's
it?
okay.
Okay,
It's okay.
Dikembe
Go ahead and
Mutombo's
drop it
4.5.
into...
Let me go ahead and read the title. Dikembe Mutomblr's 4.5 Weeks to Save the World intro.
So Dikembe Mutombo had a video game, apparently. I need to find this and download it.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys believed me. And
Holy shit, this is incredible. This is the intro. Everybody,
Dikembe
look at this.
Mutomblr's video game. Brought to you by
A
Tumblr.
billion some odd years ago-ish, the Mayans predict the
Oh my
world
God.
will end
That is
on
his
December
voice.
21,
He is a
2012,
monster.
Which is a terrible idea since we as humans have not even invented a self-coming era yet.
Calming.
Someone have to defend our planet.
Wait, hold on. Let's dissect this a little bit.
Okay.
So,
Okay, let's go back.
a lot of really good things just happened.
So it's referencing like the Mayan apocalypse.
It did, didn't it?
I'm gonna go line by line here.
A kabil-
The Mayans predict
Okay,
Sure.
a kabillion some odd years ago ish.
the world will end on December
The
21,
Mayans predicted the world would end on December 21st, 2012.
Yes.
2012, which is a terrible idea since we as humans have not even invented a self-coming era
Which
yet.
is a terrible
Okay.
idea because humans have not even invented self-combing hair yet.
Hey, he's on the same
Dikembe
shit we were
Mutombo.
talking about in episode 9.
He was talking about that. Okay, wow.
Yeah. Number one, wow. W, and then an O. And followed by a second W, which I think is weird. It's a
Also a
palindrome.
palindrome.
Just referencing episode 9. It's been like 3 weeks
Yeah.
because we don't have time because we're, acting and singing,
We're twittering a lot.
tweeting,
Tweeting. That's what I would say.
Tumblring.
Go
I'm
ahead,
gonna
Steven.
continue to play this.
Someone have to defend our planet.
Okay.
Someone had to defend our planet
From what?
from the Mayans.
Self-combing hair? I have a very short attention span
From the Mayans,
when you pause.
And prevent this from happening.
and prevent this from happening.
Right, yeah.
And that defender have to be me.
Okay, it had to be.
Had to be.
Has to be.
It has to be Dikembe Mutomblr.
Dikembe Mutombo.
That's just his name.
He said his
very
name wrong.
satisfying. Dikembe Mutombo.
Oh.
Super punctual.
Wow.
For 4.5 weeks.
For four.
It's not very long. It's a little over a month.
Okay, so for 4.5 weeks,
Let me.
Courageously
Can I?
battle to save our world.
he,
To put it into perspective, that'd be like New Year happens, and then you're in like the tail end of the first week of February.
I was going to say until about Valentine's Day.
Right around my birthday.
Shut your
Happy
mouth.
birthday,
Shut your mouth.
Joe. Dikembe Mutumblr just saved the world.
Thank you.
Because that would happen December 21st, 2012, which has already happened. But
That's pretty cool.
so Dikembe Mutumblr has to save the world, just to catch you all up if you are just tuning in to this downloadable podcast.
And with your help, carve additional time into the Maya calendar to
Okay, so here's the premise of the game. I'm now getting it. Dikembe Mutumblr is he has 4.5 weeks to find the original Mayan calendar and carve additional time into a round finished calendar.
He's falsifying documents
That's pretty dope.
to the end of the world,
Yes,
basically.
I'm
buy
totally
us
in.
more time on the earth.
to get us more time on the earth, because the calendar dictates the time that we have on the earth.
That's why
obviously,
this
right?
game is called.
why-
Dikembe Mutombo's 4.5 weeks.
You guys are
to
just,
save
oh man. Yeah. People who haven't seen this really need to look this up.
Please.
Sponsored by Old Spice, by the way.
Yes.
Is it? Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, he's got dubs. Oh, that music.
Look at that index finger. My God, it looks broken.
It does.
I wonder if those birds have fucked up corkscrew dicks.
Doves?
Oh, wait, he's got a flute in the third hand.
Third hand.
Is this a real game or is it just a viral
I feel like
video?
this is an Old Spice ad.
I think there is actually a game.
Yeah, they probably would have made a game for it.
It wouldn't cost all that much. That bird on the left was digging it. He just bobbed his head. All right, I'm downloading this now. Go ahead and talk amongst yourselves.
Okay. I don't have a second question, so let's get that shit wrapped
Well,
up.
I'll tell you this. I'm going to add my very dumb perspective on it.
Go ahead. Add your dumb perspective.
All
on
I
it.
can tell you
Please,
is that
I'm super
Dikembe
excited about this.
Mutombo
Go on.
had
legend.
a retro sneaker released this year.
So what the hell does retro sneak? Okay, I get it.
So
We talk-
Adidas
it
brought
looks
back.
super old.
Oh,
Oh my God, it's playing again.
So sorry about that. Adidas brought back his sneaker that was released originally.
Brought back.
I don't know.
1 year
late
ago?
90s or so, early 90s, when he was like killing the game.
Dick,
That's all I got. That's all.
I just want to let you know I'm playing the game as we speak.
Why?
hey, Steven, where would you find this game?
You would find this game on kbhgames.com /Old Spice Dikembe Mutombo's. I mean, there's a lot of dashes and stuff.
It looks
But it is
great.
called. It is called. Dikembe
Oh my God.
Mutomblr's 4.5 weeks to save the world.
Yes.
If you look that up, that spells last name right. Not like.
Hey, it looks really good though.
Holy shit.
It's about as 8-bit as it gets. To 8 to 16.
Savage.
Would you say 16 or 8-bit? Oh, my Lord.
His index
While
finger is the loading
while
bar.
it loads, his index fingers goes from one side of the screen to the other to touch a red button.
This is why I love the internet, man.
So that would be the button that you'd press.
That's the button.
That's a button. Fuck. I think I feel a lot of closure.
Dude, it really... And I don't think you pre-planned that.
To be honest with you,
No.
Did you? Did you just M. Night Shyamalan me?
I think he'd. Oh, man. There's a bear.
I think Steve.
Happy holiday presents.
Wow,
Is that
this
Yao
is
Ming?
getting
This
into
is
some
on-
weird stuff.
Whoa, that was an unexpected knockout.
Man, this
Well,
is.
here you are, Dikembe.
I love holiday gifts that I have to call holiday for sensitivity reasons.
Okay, this is so good.
Jesus,
Oh, wow.
Correct.
You got grilled cheeses.
so thoughtful.
You're welcome.
What?
Oh no, I was afraid of this.
Does your buddy know this exists?
What, buddy?
The one that
Internet. It's
gave you this
taking over
question?
our video game.
I don't know.
What was his name?
Phil?
Hey, Phil.
It's
Phil, do you
so
know this
clear now.
exists?
The South
Because
Korean
I feel like if you
the
did,
Burgies,
you wouldn't
the
ask this
vampires.
question.
I paused the game. That's the sound it makes when you pause the game. I just want to point out the fact that during this intro,
Yeah.
like the first cutscene, I guess
Yeah.
you can say, of this game, there's a bear and Dikembe having a conversation.
Right.
Halfway through, their voices changed.
Uh-huh.
The bear now has Dikembe's voice. Dikembe has the
Okay.
bear's voice.
Yes.
It makes no sense. I'm gonna stop right now.
Yeah.
That
this
should
is-
be an Adult Swim game.
Holy shit! That's gonna.
That's gold. Thank you, Phil.
Oh,
though.
yay.
Thank you, Phil.
Yeah. Phil,
Oh, filthy Phil, bringing us through with,
Yeah.
with the greatest game of all time.
I don't recall ever having that nickname assigned to him, but okay.
I would call him Fancy Phil.
You could do that.
Okay, thanks.
Fast Finger Phil.
Filthy Phil, the philandering fuckface.
Well, that's just you don't know him.
I don't know.
Fingering Phil. Fuck. That's it.
Foxtrotting.
Fox the comic.
Sure.
Did you read Sunday Comics?
I did.
I did.
You really?
Yes.
We all did.
I did.
I love that.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite things in the morning. And I think my parents thought I was sophisticated. I was like, "Mom, where's the paper?" I sounded a lot like that. Mom, where's the paper?
I wanted the Best Buy ads.
to read Doonesbury.
Yeah, exactly. That was the only comic I read. Did you? Did you read my diary?
I was inside your house.
Huh. So what else were you inside of mine?
Let's move on.
All right.
Okay, sure.
So on real shit. Also real shit.
It's real shit.
So we just spent about 20 minutes talking about something.
Okay. This
It's
one's
fine.
going to go along. I can tell you that.
We're talking about
They all go along.
This might be a two-parter.
Yes.
Wait. Okay. This is getting weird.
Jesse
Quest.
This is going to be Damn it! I'm
Well, this is
Sorry.
so 10.
Second part question.
do it again because I ruined it.
Doesn't start with an S. There are S's in it, and that threw me. Okay. Jesse Quest. I'm really getting that STS. There's a fine one in the first time I do it.
Yeah.
It's perfectly fine. Even there's a laugh in it. Whatever. Anyway, my second question.
We can throw some music like a at the end to cover the. Yeah.
Just throw that in there too.
So go ahead.
What was up?
You were about to say something.
No, I'm good.
A second question.
Okay, we're gonna move right along, and I want to ask you guys a question.
Okay, I actually have a question too.
Son of a bitch.
What's up?
Yes.
Do you do?
Do I do?
Yeah.
The do?
Yes.
Oh, I fucking do the do, bro.
Do you really?
I love Mountain Dew.
I used to drink it as a child. Like, okay, for instance, you go to Taco Bell, you get a chalupa, and then one day they invent the cheesy gordita crunch, and you lose your shit.
Yeah.
And you go there.
That's the only thing I
you
love.
literally lose your shit.
You literally
because you shit yourself.
You're like,
shortly.
you know what I want to try? Fire sauce. You get the fire sauce, you shit your pants, but in the process, the only thing that'll cool your asshole down is a nice cold cup of Mountain Dew.
A Baja Blast.
Baja Blast! Yeah!
Oh my
That's what I'm
god.
talking about right now. That's what I'm trying to get into.
Do you guys remember the rumor
Nope.
that I'm sure was going around when we were all kids that
Yes.
Mountain Dew kills sperm?
Hey, fuck that.
I
bro.
do remember that.
Hey, I want to.
You want to kill your
I
sperm?
want to kill a sperm.
That's exactly
The
what I
last
thought.
thing I want is a baby right now.
When I heard
Male
that,
birth control.
when I
Yes.
heard that,
Through
it-
Maha. My homie.
I'm actually reading an internet article. See, the internet teaches
On the
us
internet?
so many great
On the-
things.
How'd you get to that?
What's that?
Through Googs?
Through the Googs, and
Sweet.
it says it's a
Sweet
myth.
Goog, man.
It's a myth. It does
So-
not lower your sperm
By the
counts.
way, face down, ass down, face up. you thought of that? That's
I
just laying
believe
down. That's laying
that's
down
laying down.
on your back and talking to someone
No.
with your head propped up
No.
with a pillow when you're sick.
Nope.
You gotta not have that cough anymore, so you prop a couple pillows under your back, and
You're-
you feel a little better.
You're reading it wrong.
Oh! I'm so sorry. No, that's ass up, face. Wait, no,
Say it right.
ass. Nah, damn it.
Face down.
Face down. Her face is pretty high up there. Her face is higher
Okay,
than her ass.
let me get
Speaking of her face, I
we
got
go,
a picture up here.
Oh, that's huh.
That's her after she got the shit beat out of her by
Yep.
Chris
I
Brown.
wasn't gonna say it.
Going
Fuck
back,
Chris Brown, man.
Chris Brown.
Oh!
Fuck him. going back to something we mentioned
Brown.
She did.
in a previous
probably fucked
previous podcast that we
He's
had.
touching me.
Let's never forget Dr. Dre beat up a woman in 1991.
Oh, he
Never
did.
forget.
He threw a woman through a door.
Never forget.
We were talking about something.
Yes.
I don't.
I forgot what it was.
Do you think this is from
Dew.
Shabazz Palaces? Is that one of his pythons?
Oh, for show.
Is that
Okay.
Rihanna Medusa?
Yes, it's
Ma-
a Rihanna
Madonna.
Medusa.
Madonna. I just made up Madonna's name from thinking about Madonna.
Yeah.
Wait, shit. No, sorry.
Look at her.
I-
She's
Okay,
looking right
so
at the camera.
I was talking about
Yes.
Mountain Dew, and that's really all that matters.
Oh, yeah.
How many people out there? You know what? At
No, at Bootleg Report.
Bootleg Report.
We don't have the bootleg
Yeah,
report.
someone has at the
Someone
Bootleg
ha-
Report.
someone
Maybe.
has at
Apparently,
the-
they won't let me get it.
I'll get that one.
Okay. No, I tried.
Okay, so no one can get that.
No one can get that.
Someone has it. Not so much
I don't
that
think.
no
I
one
don't think
can get
someone
it.
has it.
Well, that doesn't make
Somebody has it.
Okay.
We've-
Too many characters. Okay, so
Okay.
anyway, at Bootleg Report, if you think never mind. If you have ever had a cheesy gordita crunch and washed that sucker down, that greasy son of a bitch, down with a Mountain Dew
Baja Blast.
Baja Blast in your Shit your pants.
I had 2 cheesy gordita crunches and a Baja Blast about a week ago.
How was your bathroom trip?
I did not go to the bathroom for a week.
Are you serious?
Yes.
You're serious?
Yeah. No, it didn't make me shit myself.
The shell is made
But
of
yes,
wood.
I had that.
You didn't take a BM for a week?
No.
Oh, okay.
Joe.
Okay.
Do you go to yoga? Because you
Oh my
just
God.
said BM.
I was sweating when you said that you
Beads.
didn't BM for a
Beads
week.
of sweat.
I'm talking about a bowel movement.
Rihanna's looking at me right now on your computer.
No, she is.
She's looking at me, I thought. Was she
Okay.
looking at you?
I don't know.
Whatever. She's looking at me.
Damn.
Anyway, Joe's enamored. So what was the question about that? Because obviously I've mastered the cheesy
Okay,
gordita
I can't-
let me
can't
rephrase
love this
this.
anymore.
If you've ever had Taco Bell and a Baja Blast Mountain Dew beverage from Taco Bell, why don't you go ahead and tweet at Bootleg Report right now and just be like, of course I've had that. Who hasn't?
Right.
That means you're probably between the age of 20 and 20.
And you enjoy the simple things in life.
Right.
I would
Now-
disagree. There's a lot of ingredients in Mountain Dew.
That's true.
and
I would
cheesy
chemical.
gordita crunches.
I would like to point out one more thing before we move on from the Mountain Dew topic. I love it.
Until we move on to the famous Mountain Dew topic,
Right.
I want to point something out.
Infamous.
Before we move on from it,
Right.
Mountain Dew Slurpee fucking kills the
Primo?
game, dude.
Would you say it's like a Primo?
No, because here's what you
Like
do.
Rodney Mullen Primo slide?
It's Primo. Here's what you do.
He
You
gets
get
it.
the Mountain Dew Slurpee.
Okay.
You pour a little bit of tequila in it when you get back home.
It's a fancy margarita.
Fancy margarita.
That sounds like a... Okay. Sure. Have it.
How do you guys feel about them selling Baja Blast in cans like in supermarkets now?
I don't like it.
You
Where's
think it
the
should
novelty?
be? You're thinking it should be a novelty.
I
It
think
should be something.
you should only be able to drink that when you're
Burger King?
just woofing
or
down.
Taco Bell?
No, Taco Bell, of course.
Chicken fries or cheesy gorditas?
cheesy gorditas for sure.
Okay. Taco Bell. Taco Bell wins.
Yeah.
Okay, hey.
Go on.
Are you done with this terrible topic? Just kidding.
Can I have a two-part response?
Yes.
Number one.
Fuck. And
Fuck
number 2, you.
you.
Okay.
No, number one was just
I loved your topic, by the way.
Oh, you loved it. That's why you said it was a
could
terrible
see
topic. Like the terrible
the
twos.
joy.
Everybody really loves that.
Yes.
Thank you. Second part to my response. Yes, please.
Okay. I want to hear your... Let's
So
talk about Shabazz Palaces.
What's his name?
Shabazz Palaces.
How do you spell Shabazz? Shibazz. Is
There's
what
no
phonetic me
there's
wants
no
to say.
I.
So if
How is there
our
no
listeners were to Google Shabazz Palaces... So
You gotta spell that shit out.
Shabazz Palaces...
Like Shazam, but switch the Z with the M and put a B where the Z would have been originally.
Sure, whatever.
That's 100% accurate.
And then add the word snakes to the end of it. Number one,
Ooh.
I'm gonna play some Shabazz Palaces while we're talking.
badass fucking music. I fucking love it.
Dude loves his snakes.
Love snakes.
Steven, can you explain to me what's
Snakes.
going on my screen right now?
So the
Swap
gentleman from Shabazz Palaces,
Oh.
who I don't know if anybody out there used to, if they have ever heard of Diggable Planets, which was an artist around a while ago. Main gentleman, Ishmael Butler, was the one of the rappers in Diggable Planets. He now has a group called Shabazz Palaces. They're a experimental hip hop group based out of Seattle. They do a lot of jazz influence, weird instrumental music with weird rapping over it. Anyway, the picture is Ishmael with his 2 pythons. With
Literally
gold.
not. They're not talking about his dick.
I'm not talking about his
Two-
2 dicks
Or his muscles.
or his muscles.
like Hulk Hogan.
To
got
be
20-inch
elementary about it, there are 2 large snakes on the ground.
Yes, with chains.
Are they chains or leash?
Those are chain leashes.
Gold leashes, right?
Gold.
Gold chain.
Yeah.
Standing in front of a swap meet. Some sort of storefront.
Yep.
Dude is savage, man.
Yeah, I highly recommend their 2011 album Black Up and their recently released, or not yet released in a couple of days.
Ooh, we should do a leak review of that.
Les Majesty.
It's a
I
couple
have
days
it.
away?
Yeah,
You have it?
I have it. I've
What the fuck,
been
man?
have it, bro.
What the fuck kind of bootleg report is this? You're not even sharing
I
your
asked
leaks
if
with
you
me?
wanted to review this. Jesse's standing so angry at the fact that.
I'm so pissed.
Okay.
We'll
So-
review this.
We'll review it. Jesse, give me your thoughts on the man with the snakes.
Can you go back to the other picture? there are two images that really.
I really
spoke
like
to me.
his jacket, the green jacket in the other picture.
Yeah. I mean, this one's way more pleasing in like a colorful way, not because of his ethnicity, but because of the choice of his clothing and the other contents of the image. Let me be very clear.
And while this is playing, I'm going to play a song off of their 2014 album to be released yet. I'm going to play the lead-off track, Dawn in Luxor.
Hey, their self-title,
Oh, wow.
the Shabazz Palace's self-title album is really fucking good.
Okay, so let me tell you what I'm seeing while you listen to what you're hearing.
Yes.
Let's get all your senses tingling. So, there's what I assume to be a large adult squatting, but on his tippy toes.
He is squatting on his tippy
And let me
toes.
go bottom up. This man has white shoes, snake skin pants,
How ironic.
a sparkling green jacket,
That's definitely the word that I would use to describe that.
open,
Yes.
not buttoned,
I love the gray in his beard, by the way.
Yep.
revealing a bit of chest, gray in his beard,
What's up with the sunglasses?
and what appears to be poker chip sunglasses. I'm not wrong, given the laugh.
No, you're not. You're
Now,
not.
he is holding in his hand a undeniably gold chain.
2.
If you're on the internet and you look up this character's name,
Ishmael Butler.
if you look that up, I don't know that that's true, but if you look up his name, it's apparently Ishmael Butler.
It's true.
He is a Jewish servant. If you look him up, you'll probably find this picture. I imagine it's very popular. It looks like it was shot with a razor.
Motorola Razor.
Motorola Razor. It's about
Shout outs to the Motorose.
1 to 2 megapixels. 1 to 2 megapixels. MPs. He's holding on these two very distinct golden chains, two fucking anacondas. And they're not having sex. Let me clarify. Two large snakes, independent from each other on the ground, on the pavement. That actually looks like, if you were to skateboard, this would be an ideal pavement for you. You see that like a very thin crack, like they're separated, but not enough that it would, you know? So, okay. So, there are two snakes. They could be dead, they could be alive. I don't know. There's no video.
They're fucking alive, man.
They say they're alive because they show up in other pictures, but to be honest, I don't know that that's true because the other pictures of them, they're also not moving. They could have just taken them.
It's a picture.
I didn't know how pictures.
Continue describing the picture, please.
Okay. Now, most importantly, directly behind this man is what appears to be like a porous wall made of like a concrete. Now, upon the wall, placed upon it on the concrete we were speaking of, to the far right of the gentleman, is like a newspaper stand that's been abandoned.
Okay, first of all, I don't know if you understand how pictures work. That's to the left of him. It's to the right, stage right.
To the stage right. Right on the view, from the viewer's perspective, is an abandoned newspaper stand. Let that sink in. Directly above our hero, and to his right, to our left, is a payphone, which I, to be honest, believe to be extinct everywhere outside of this picture. This is probably the last picture of a working payphone. It probably takes quarters. Anyway, to the right of him, Ishmael Butler, is a handicapped horse.
What? Why is it handicapped?
Look at its fucking legs. That shit's broken. Poor guy. Look at me right now, if you will. I know no one, the viewers cannot, but
Yeah.
my friends. Does this look healthy?
It's a galloping,
I
beautiful pony.
He's in the right stage of
coin-operated horse.
Look at his face.
Yes.
Anyway, it's a great picture. It truly captivates what photography can do for snakes that might or might not be alive.
So I just want to interject here.
Yes.
Go ahead, inject me.
Welcome everybody to the first iteration of our new segment. Jesse describes a picture while music plays in the background.
Yes.
This has to come back. That was the most amazing thing
That
I've
is
ever
good.
seen.
The best part about that is that you described him as our hero. because that's the only way
he
you can
not?
describe him.
I think
Yes, that's it.
I think the best was the fact that he went into detail about the concrete that we're on.
Let me tell you something. I want to skate on that concrete.
Do a kickflip.
Man,
Maybe.
All right.
One or two.
He wants to do a primo slide.
Maybe a primo.
Maybe a dark slide.
Quick shout out to Rodney Mullen for inventing a half of the shit that we know about.
No,
about
I saw a
skateboarding.
video today. He released a new trick.
What?
Fuck it. Let me bring it up.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm
fucking serious, bro.
I'm more
I'm
excited about
super
this
excited
than I
about
am excited about the Singularity.
Yes. While we're looking that up, everybody, Les Majesty is the new Shabazz Palace's release. Definitely check that out. It has leaked. You can find it, of course, on all your normal torrenting sites. Joe is having trouble looking on Shock Mansion. He's freaking out right now. I don't know what's going
I believe
on.
the last album from Shabazz Palaces was called Black Up.
Yes, Black Up.
There you go.
It was.
Here we go. All right. So
Rodney
check it out.
Mullen invents a new trick, everybody. So if you were to look
This
up
isn't going to be a good video. We're not going to watch it, but
shit.
Okay, we were really excited to watch this.
okay. Well,
Rodney Mullen invented the kickflip
Yep.
in 1983, and over 30 years later, he is still progressing skateboarding. If you
Boom.
were to type that in,
Okay, Joe, you are not playing this.
primo, I mean, these are
That's
all
fine, I
like
think.
combination tricks. So it'd be like saying,
Oh, what is that?
like, I want to do a nollie kickflip. Into,
He's doing a few tricks.
into a crail,
No, he's doing
and then
one
pop
thing.
shove it out.
no, the
Front
end
side pop.
trick. Here, let me get to the end. Here we go. All right. Let's see. It's this
he's
one.
super.
I'm actually really excited.
It's
about
before
this.
his buddy does it. Here we go.
I'm gonna name it. I'm gonna name it as I see it, like an ESPN.
Here we go. This is the trick.
I love skateboarding.
So he goes.
Me too.
It
Wanna
looks
get
like
back
a
into it.
nollie. It's like a pop
Boom.
shove it trick. It looks like a nollie, like 540 flip.
And then his
to be
buddy
honest.
does it too.
But it's like a really a pop trick. Nollie, maybe no. That doesn't. That looks like a nollie varial flip at that point.
I don't understand what my brain's doing while watching
Can you keep playing it?
Okay.
You have no
This
idea.
is gonna
how-
be great
no,
for
no,
our
not
listeners,
Like
by
the
the way.
same part. Okay, so go look at Rodney Mullen and then
Shock
have your
Mansion
mind
has
blown.
this video.
That's it. That's
It's like an
that's
inward
It's like an inward 360.
nollie
Uh,
something.
I don't really know. I need to see it in slow motion. Somebody get this man a GoPro.
Yeah, we don't have a slow motion.
Speaking of which, we took a nice selfie earlier, about 300 of them, with Joe's GoPro.
Yes.
So
those will be uploaded.
at GoPro at Bootleg Report.
No. Here's what we're gonna
Get
do.
them in the same tech. In the same
We're
tweet.
gonna post that to our lovely website, my lovely website,
Oh,
which
his
is
website, yeah.
staytrue966.com,
Stay true.
which is the hub for everything BLR
Hub.
and whoever else we can get to give us shit to post on there.
Yes.
Chipotle,
So it's
maybe.
really exciting.
And remember,
Chipotle.
remember, we're currently at $10.95.
Yep, Chipotle sponsors us and Panera Bread
I think if we just
and
we
Stella.
pit them against each other,
Bacon souffle.
bacon souffle.
I have $10 in my pocket. If we get another $1,
Ooh, can I tell a story?
Yes.
Yeah.
So in preparation for
yeah,
having our guest over,
really quick, get comfortable.
are
Are you comfortable?
Yeah, I'm
Listener, no,
per-
I'm not
I-
talking to you. Listener, are you comfortable? Okay, go ahead, Joe.
Okay. So, in preparation for our podcast today, I go to Safeway. I was going to get some ice, get some beer, get some Red Bulls.
Shout outs to the safes.
I go to Safeway. Well, not quite, but actually,
Shout downs to the safes.
So actually, yes. We go to Safeway.
Shouts mediums.
Shouts mediums. I go to Safeway.
How did you go from down to medium? That doesn't.
Just go with it.
So
Okay.
I get some beer, I get some Red Bulls, I get some ice. I go to the line. I can't go to the self-checkout because you have to take alcohol to the regular checkout. Now, they only have one line open. It's hot as fuck. People are fucking lining up for days. The line's not
You
moving.
sound like you were frustrated before.
I was actually really relaxed.
Hot as fuck.
I went to the
in the Safeway.
well
Yeah.
outside. People were antsy. I was relaxed because I went to the steam room before that, sat in the jacuzzi,
Jerked off.
and then cooled down.
Right into the filter.
Anyway, so I'm in line. I'm like, dude, this isn't moving. This sucks. I'm going to get beer by my house at 7-Eleven. So I put the beer back so I can go to the self-checkout
Yes.
with my Red Bulls and my ice.
Yes.
Get in the self-checkout. Some dude left the machine. As I approach it, it's spitting out money. So it's $5 bills at a time.
Oh.
serious.
Yeah, serious. So I fucking, take the money.
Take it. Yeah.
Take it, right? And then I'm trying to pay for my items. And then it says assistance needed. I figure there was some sort of system malfunction that was spitting out money. So then I took the money and put my Red Bulls back and left. So I got $40 out of that.
You just robbed.
Is that your whole
somebody.
story?
That's my whole story. Because I was so annoyed.
Wait, hold on.
Because you realize you can get Red Bulls at 7-Eleven.
You got 8.
Yeah, I realized I could buy Red Bulls and all my shit at 7-Eleven with the money that I got.
You got
free.
eight $5 bills
Yes,
from Safeway
out of the self checkout.
and didn't buy anything.
Oh, I put it back because it wouldn't let me. I was gonna pay for it with the money that it spit out, but it wouldn't let me.
But you didn't. I'm not judging you. I'm just clarifying. You got 8 $5 bills from a Safeway dispenser
Yeah,
of really a money dispense, a chain where it dispenses the change.
Yeah,
And then you put the items back. And then you went to a 7-Eleven and used the money that you got from the Safeway to buy
yes,
the beer that I am now drinking.
exactly.
You've come out on top.
Steven and I are involved in
No.
a theft.
So Safeway is
A robbery.
no,
Thank
it's
you.
a sponsor of the podcast. You assholes.
I guess that's true.
So
No,
Safeway.
Wait, hold on. So you got to use some of that money to put towards the 1095.
Good idea.
Thank you.
I-
That's why I'm here.
Man, that's,
I'm an ideas man.
I'm just
sorry,
I'm trying to go through your mind at this time. So you're standing there.
Okay.
And the way you described it, so it's spitting out $5 bills, and you go,
I think we got it.
I'm taking this.
No,
and
so I kind of casually like, I take the money.
Oh, change. This is my change because I
Yeah.
bought something with cash with
I just walked up to this, and this
Oops.
is my change now.
I put in 3
Look, man,
20s.
there's
and
been
now-
so many times in my
for a
life
$20
where I've
purchase.
found money and given it back
You're saying fuck that.
that I was kind of like,
Safeway
whoa,
can
there's
suck a dick.
It's not.
This
from
is
a
my moment.
It wasn't
Lick
from
my
a customer.
gooch.
Yeah, it wasn't from a customer. It wasn't. It was the machine malfunctioning. So I just fucking-
TOGAGTFO. Tongue on gooch and get the fuck out.
Yes.
All
with
right.
$40 in your pocket.
Yes.
Did
That
you
was
put
good.
it in your pocket?
Yes.
Okay.
So that actually segues directly.
Jinx.
Directly. No.
Turn
this
off your
is a
mic.
podcast.
That's the jinx. Turn off your microphone.
No. So that segues perfectly into our next topic that we were initially going to talk about, money.
Money,
In general.
You want to say money at the same time, and you can put that in later? Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Money,
Money.
money.
That was terrible.
It had some good moments.
There were no good moments.
Shut your damn mouth.
I will. I'll do it. Here we go.
Money. We saw an increase in.
To quote Inter-Party System, money makes the world go round.
Okay, I was going to talk about Bitcoin.
I was going to say cash money. Wait, no. Wait.
cash rules everything around me.
No,
Cream,
no,
get the
no.
money. Dollar bills,
No,
y'all.
I'm sorry. Let me take it
Wu-Tang
back.
Clan.
What the hell is that?
Pussy, money, weed.
Whoa.
Low Weezy.
Oh, okay.
Where were you born?
San Francisco.
Really?
Yes.
Altivates. Steven?
I was born in Walnut Creek,
Well,
and then immediately driven to Pittsburgh, California. Sad. Very sad.
after birth and all.
Where you have stayed to this day.
I've moved many times.
So money,
But
money,
you come
money.
back to the
So-
P world.
Money.
So yes,
What do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about universal money or money.
Future money, almost.
Future money. Yeah.
I mean, current and future.
Current currency and future currency.
Ooh,
Joe
current.
has left the podcast. He's just
See you,
taken off his
buddy.
headphones and walked away.
I'll see you later.
So
And going outside. Joseph. Okay.
he's coming back eventually.
He says that, but nah.
Jesus Christ, it's gone off the fucking rails. So
We did say that.
we did. So there's a major increase in a lot of digital currency. Bitcoin was a big one.
Dogcoin.
Dogcoin. There's a lot of different.
Which I've invested in.
You have.
Time.
Tell me about that.
No money. Okay, so Dog or Dogecoin, I don't really know what it is, was
I don't know.
spawned as a joke based around Bitcoin.
Yes.
And Bitcoin obviously was very successful. I think it probably is the standard for digital currency at the
Yes.
moment. It
Yes.
is the highest one. It's been reviewed by various, I don't know exactly whom, but like pretty large scale news sources have talked about it.
Right, and certain major companies have actually started accepting it
Yeah.
as
As currency. Absolutely. And so Doge, I don't know exactly how to say it, coin was based around a meme. It's actually really funny. It's based around I think it's funny. I mean, you can think
I
I'm
agree.
an idiot.
Go to
It's a
knowyourmeme.com and,
Yep.
and type in DOGE.
Doge
Ooh,
or dog.
I went on a Know Your Meme spiral for Slenderman.
Good.
Slenderman's really awesome.
was good.
Awesome stuff.
But-
Doge or dog. No, say it actually. Is based around a Shiba Inu, and just basically the idea that I think Japanese or Chinese culture has Shiba Inus that they will like dress up and take pictures of, like to do with cats, obsess over it, and it's basically a picture using the equivalent of roughly translated Japanese to English. Or maybe the other way around.
Yes.
So basically what it becomes is things, instead of saying like, hey, you should buy this, you'll become very beautiful. It'll say like, much purchase, very pretty. So it's a play on that. Anyway, this...
The way that the way that Slate.com says, it usually goes, wow, such adjective, and very noun.
Yeah. So the picture of this Shiba Inu, really funny dogs. I think they're funny to look at. Supposedly not the best dogs, but whatever. I think they're great. They created a currency as a joke, and this currency, the reason that I got on board it, and by on board I mean I looked into it, was two things. Apparently, you can use your computer's GPU, which is a graphics card, to mine for this. So you use, and I don't actually understand this at all. I never got into that. You can mine for it, which I believe means you use your computer's resources to somehow get this. I actually don't know a whole lot about it. Why don't you tweet at Bootleg Report and tell us a little bit about it? Because I don't know a whole lot about it. We could look it up, but that's no fun.
If you ever want to know anything about Bitcoin, Joe Rogan did a podcast with a Bitcoin expert, Andreas Antonopoulos, I believe, where he is full. I think there's 2 full podcasts where this dude knows a shit.
Right.
So we're going to talk about the kind of headlining titles of it and what we know about it.
Surface level.
I wish Kanye Coin caught on, though.
Ooh, is that a thing? So,
It was trying to be.
What Dogcoin did, and this is why I got into it, they have things called, I think they're called watering holes, where you can actually go to different websites that will just give away this currency. I mean, technically, if you invent a currency digitally, there's no investment. It's a made-up thing. It's completely made up.
Right.
The currency determines its own value.
Right.
Think about that. So that makes sense. So what this did is some banks, I don't know who or why, actually invested in the currency, meaning that the currency actually held real monetary value. So you could trade your Doge coin, whatever it is. It's like 0.001 was equal to like, a cent or something ridiculous.
Right.
And people raised, I think it was $30,000 for a Jamaican bobsled team.
Yes.
Per Cool Runnings.
Right.
To actually get into the Olympics, the Winter Olympics.
And there's also a professional NASCAR driver.
Yes, I
who,
saw
who
that.
has a Dogcoin car. He fully embraces it.
That's tight.
And his car is decked out. It has a Shiba Inu on the side of the car.
Really, Shiba Inus are getting the huge benefit here.
Right, I imagine the stock of Shiba Inus has gone up.
There's the stock, SHI something.
It's in Dow Jones. I don't know what that means.
I got it.
Stock words. So the way that I've seen, just from an outside perspective,
Schwab.
I find it really interesting that you can take a thing like Bitcoin, and it's kind of to go off of the stock market. The more people buy into it, the more Bitcoin is worth.
Yep.
So people that got in on the ground floor and started investing money into purchasing these fake currencies or this made up currency now made money simply by investing in something that honestly made its major growth in the Silk Road and in the deep web.
Early adopter.
But the people that were early adopters were the first people to get hacked, or their Bitcoin wallet was hacked, and people did lose
millions.
Millions.
Well, not millions. But
millions.
Millions was lost.
Millions of Bitcoins. Which was nothing.
I had a dude a friend that I met from New Jersey, and he had, when we were kicking it about a year ago, he had 7 Bitcoins, like full Bitcoins, not like the percentage of a Bitcoin, which it kind of got divided into once everybody started buying into it.
Right.
So at the time, it was like $700 worth of Bitcoin, and then 6 months later, it was like, I think 5,000 or 6,000.
Right.
I checked back with him a couple months after that, and his wallet got hacked, so he lost all of it.
That's terrible.
Internet
Gone.
currency, bitch.
So,
like
Which
that.
sucks. But I mean, it's at the same time, it's made up.
right.
So, like, can you really be mad?
Well, the question I have, isn't all money made up?
Oh, absolutely. Well, that's what I was going to say, is that it brings forth the question, we made up currency.
Right.
And why do we value currency? I mean, it's just such an intense conversation.
It really
I
is.
don't know that we can get too far into it. But
Because if you're
Fuck you,
smart
we're
enough,
going to get into it.
Well, because if you're smart enough to figure out how to mine it, then it is worth something to you.
But then all of a sudden you
Because
go
it's
into
something
like,
that someone else can't get.
we've placed
Right.
value upon a coin that's made out of a material that you can get on the earth and called that like what we use to trade for other items.
Well,
Then-
counterfeit money has value too.
It's true. And we talk about, I mean, we're there's a major conversation going on in our country. We have listeners outside of our country, surprisingly, which is ridiculous.
We do.
We have like 3 of them.
Shouts out.
Shouts out to the 3 of you. So we have a piece of currency.
Are they really?
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. We're all over the place, man. Welcome to the BLR.
So we have a
Off the
currency
tracks.
in the United States called the penny. The penny actually costs more to make than it's worth.
I've never seen. Oh, that little. I throw that on the ground.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
No, I don't do that. I think I'm the guy who picks them up off the ground. They have Abraham Lincoln's face. How could you leave that? Is that
They do have Abraham Lincoln's face.
I love Lincoln.
A man who traded the slaves for a war victory.
Not with the top hat. They should. If they changed the penny to have a top hat Lincoln, I'd
That
be
would be
all
tight.
about that.
But it would still cost more to make than it would
Right.
be to.
Is that your point?
Yes. So
Sorry.
we're losing money manufacturing the penny,
A physical
useless.
penny.
a physical penny.
We're getting
Yeah.
into like yen territory where it's like 1 penny. Really?
Yeah.
What are you going to do with that?
Exactly. You can't do a goddamn thing with a single penny.
Nothing costs $1.01.
No.
Has
Nothing
to go away, right?
It has to go away. And there's a lot of people who don't want the penny to go away because it means something
I
to
think
them.
Typically, elderly people
Yes.
who
Old people.
use coupons
Old bitches.
who pay with pennies.
Yes. They pay with a lot
Love
of
it.
pennies.
They love pennies.
So the
Well-
question, go ahead.
I mean, I used the penny today.
When you stole money from Safeway.
Exactly. No, when I found the money at Safeway and took it to 7-Eleven.
How did you had $40 in $5 bills, which was 8 $5 bills, if I recall correctly.
Correct. Yes.
And then somehow a penny got involved.
Well,
Please
see, here's
do
the
tell.
sitch.
Steven's dying.
I'm dying too.
We all are dying.
No, it was the tax and the CRV. We live in California, so this shit is real. I had some change in my pocket. And I used it, and a penny was involved.
What did your total come out to be?
I honestly don't remember. I think it was like something 76 or something like that.
Nickel and a penny. The
Yep.
classic.
Hit it.
Classic use of a
Classic
penny.
nickel and a penny.
You know the thing about a penny is that it
is
always
that Ja
goes
Rule?
up.
In a
It always-
movie? Is Ja Rule acting in a movie?
It was.
Holy shit. Sorry.
Let's move on. Ja Rule's in a movie. Google it. I don't know.
I don't know anything about it. Google it.
He's in the movie Hot and Her, the story of Ja Rule. That was Nelly, wasn't it?
was not,
What
I was
am I
like,
doing?
I was giving you a laugh because I thought it would make sense to me, and then it didn't. Anywho's,
So,
Anyway, pennies typically go along with nickels.
that's true.
to make a full 6 cents.
Yeah, when
$0.06.
nothing ever ends in 11 cents, right?
Fuck you.
Oh, sorry, go ahead, Steven.
Why would anything end in 11 cents?
11,
So
bitch.
the question that I raise,
7-Eleven.
the question that I raise is,
Mountain
are
Dew
we
Slurpees.
ever going to get to a point
Baja.
where physical money is no longer used with the amount
Sure.
of things that we buy online?
Sure, move on. No, I don't think we will.
You really?
I want paper currency. Want to know why? I'm lazy. People hand me change and I get really excited to spend it. I don't consider, and this is shitty, I'm admitting this, I don't consider physical money to be amongst my money that I possess.
I agree.
I consider it extra money, which is
True.
really fucked up.
I agree.
But I feel like a ton of people do this. I look at my bank account online and I go, that's how much money I have.
Yeah.
Anything in my wallet is extra. And I
True.
spend the
I get to use
shit
this
out of that.
on whatever
friends,
I want.
My friends are like, "Hey, I owe you $20. Here's 20," and I'm like, "Sweet, 20."
I just
go and I
got
blow
20
that.
extra money.
Yeah, when I got my sponsorship from Safeway today, it was extra money for beer in the podcast.
Legitimately, it was because you didn't.
You're actually one of the
Whoa,
few
whoa, whoa, whoa.
instances where it's extra money.
That was a sponsorship, right?
Let me throw this out a little bit in the very same vein. My girlfriend controls my money. I'll let the laugh go. So my girlfriend controls my
didn't
money.
laugh. Let that be.
What she would like me to do is for the week, she would like me to take out cash
Okay.
and use that cash
Okay.
for my lunches and just for whatever I do during the day.
Okay.
Okay.
The
Do you
reason
pack-
why,
Do you ever pack a lunch?
no, I really
What do you
should.
pack?
Fudge.
Oh, that's good to know.
So
At Fudge Packer
at Fudge Packer on Twitter.
on tweets.
So she wants me to take out cash because cash is easier for me to monitor. Like I can physically see how much cash I've spent. Because when I use my card, it's out of sight, out of mind. I just spend
Stash
the money.
the cash.
So stash the cash, spend it, and I can monitor that a little bit easier. But
Like
it feels
a
like
lizard.
monitor lizard. I got that. So it's one of those things where I can see, I spent $20. I can
Yeah.
physically feel that $20 leave.
I value that part of physical currency.
Right.
But I acknowledge the fact that I'm a piece of shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like, and I'm not even trying to be
Me as
funny.
well.
I acknowledge the fact that I see physical currency as an extra currency to what I have in my bank account. But I also fully acknowledge that physically spending money is irreplaceable in terms of thinking about spending money. Because you slide a card and it's $200, who cares? If you hand someone $201 bills,
Yeah. In a suitcase.
holy shit. In a suitcase. You have to have the smallest suitcase on the planet.
So, but I think that there are plenty of people, maybe many people listening, that haven't held a physical piece of currency in probably years.
What? Are you serious?
Think about it.
No. Well,
There are plenty of people. I have gone months without holding physical
Go give
physical
people
cash.
dollars.
so after the Target hacking, where like credit
What?
cards were stolen,
Oh, wow.
like debit cards. So I went to Target right before their systems were hacked and all these credit cards were taken.
Hacked. What
So-
a loose fucking term. It's like serious implications, but like
So their financial systems were compromised.
There you go.
ooh,
My credit card was
good
one.
fucking follow up.
My bank had to issue me a new card.
Right.
So after that, I was like, "Nah, bro, fuck the banks."
Yeah,
He
you call
said,
your
"Nah,
bank,
bro,
You
fuck
call
the
your
banks."
bank, bro.
Dude, I took all the money. Like I left like
No, he
One
actually
dude.
uses Brobank.
Yeah, brobank.net.
So I would get the direct. I would get the direct deposit and take out my paycheck and put it in my fucking like a shoebox or under my bed or
Oh
something.
wow, you're doing full on
Depression
tinfoil
era.
bank.
Yeah, I
tinfoil
had
bank,
like
baby.
3 G's
Foil's
in
going
cash
up.
just in my house, and I was like, "This probably isn't safe. It's all right here."
I stole that.
And then I spent $3,000 on drugs.
That's not true.
Not true.
Wow. Okay, I thought that
No,
was real
I
for a
put
second.
the money in. That would be really dark. If I'm like, yeah, I gambled it all the way.
Well,
I have no fucking.
You didn't say you used the drugs.
No. What I did, I put the money back into the bank because I was like, this is kind of silly. But at the same time, what if the banking system was?
I'm going to play a song in the
collapse?
background, by the way. Lie 4 from Danny Brown.
I
It's
love
it's
it.
about just money in general. Anyway,
Just Kobe.
anyway, yeah. So I'm really the idea of using physical currency is kind of foreign to me, honestly. Because when I grew up, it was like, oh, I got $20, I got $10.
I thought you just said that your girlspend just gives you. $20
I don't
at
do
a
it.
time.
No, I don't do it. She
Oh.
says she would like it if I did.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Because it would hinder me in spending money.
Spending.
Money. I wouldn't spend as much money if I had the physical amount of cash that I usually spend.
Yeah, you're right.
And I do think, honestly, that the generation that we have now, when they fully get into the workforce, I don't think they will fully value, or even, I think the idea of having cash monies will be foreign to them. They won't use
Think
it.
about the Starbucks app. That's why I'm holding my phone.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to like text massage or whatever you call it, or twat, or sorry, tweet. So the fact that you can go to Starbucks, pull out your phone, and it technically charges your card. No, you load money onto the app.
Yeah,
and
that's a
then-
convoluted system. man.
It's actually
It is.
terribly complicated. I wish, whatever. Anyway, wow, there's a monkey. Don't worry about that comment. So
Planet of the Apes, bro.
shit,
It's a movie.
you're right. Okay, so I don't know. I mean, you think about that, and you think about the future implications of spending money with a phone app, or just think about this: you have the App Store. You put your fingerprint into your phone,
Right.
And
The
you
Apple App
You
Store.
spend right? Yeah. What is the other one called?
Google Play.
What's the Android?
Is that
Android
Google
Store?
Play now?
Yeah, it's Google Play.
Cool.
Anyway, just the fact that you can buy things extremely easily without thinking about it is the part that worries me.
Right.
I get, yeah.
The way that I was going with it was the idea that we have American currency. The dollar is an American currency.
I don't believe you.
Okay.
Well, there's more foreign money in the dollar than there actually is American money. Is that correct?
That is true. More investment to the American dollar is made by foreign money than it is our own
Right.
currency in
So
rotation.
if any one of those foreign, I believe China is a big contributor
China's
to
a
that.
huge contributor to that.
So if they were to pull out, they could easily.
you child.
I'm very simple. I'm a simple man.
So I mean,
I
what
should
if
phrase that better?
the next G8 summit they decide, look, we're getting rid of, or we're phasing into removing all foreign currency. So yen is gone. The franc is gone, which I think is already gone. The euro is being phased out.
The euro's popular.
The dollar, the euro, shit.
I remember when it came
so
out.
The pound is gone, and we're all moving that money into, let's say, Bitcoin or some sort of universal currency.
Okay,
But what if it wasn't that it's okay? We're pulling all of our support out of the dollar, and we're putting so now China.
So it's a currency
the
that's
yen
not
now.
owned. It's a currency that's not owned by
global.
It's a global currency. It's not owned by any one country. It's
around-
essentially owned by the people.
Value.
You're talking about Bitcoin.
I'm talking about any sort of
In theory,
of,
yes.
of universal currency. If
So in
Bitcoin
theory,
as an
Bitcoin.
example, because it's right now the highest universal currency.
Well, so because Bitcoin is going to be the value is dictated based on the user
Yes.
kind of buy-in.
Right.
Pretty much.
So if China pulls their support or their investment out of the dollar, and you're someone that's heavily invested into Bitcoin,
if a government-
then your money has not changed.
Right.
Like you still have value with the people that you're trading with.
But that's the same thing. I mean,
Just
Bitcoin
money.
is essentially the same as any other currency. When you look at the amount of investment that goes into it versus the amount that money is actually worth in real value. So the more if people invest into the US dollar more, the US dollar is then worth more. Same thing with Bitcoin. Same
we
thing
need to
with
start
anything
mining
else.
some Bitcoins, bro.
I think it is.
We're kind of past that,
Yeah.
Right.
but I agree. I mean, sure.
I think the idea of a universal currency is. I personally feel like that should be the future.
Universal.
Yes, a universal currency. If I go
know-
to China, I don't have to have a transfer rate for the money that I have.
You know what? Can I have a very unpopular opinion?
Sure.
Okay. I actually
for
think at one point I had heard that this was going to be a thing, and then it didn't become a thing. But like an internet ID, I actually really like the idea of that. I think it was through Obama, and granted, this is a headline educated here.
Barack Obama. Go ahead.
Sure, yeah, that's what they call him. It was the idea that every single one person would have one internet ID, and it would be the equivalent of you. You
Like a
can't
social?
You can't be multiple people in any form. But
That is true. Not yet.
Well, we joke, but if you go onto Gmail or Facebook, you can create tons of accounts. I mean,
Yeah.
Facebook's getting a little difficult now to do that. I've tried.
Have you guys? By the way, have you guys seen the new Indonesian president that looks like an Asian Barack Obama?
Nah.
Okay.
What's his?
That
What's
was
it? Let me say his name. Okay.
Hold on, I'm trying to find the real one. This isn't him. This is some fat guy that was their president beforehand.
Their prime rib. Susilo Bambang, you'd hope.
That's not him.
Can
That's
you
the
fucking let me finish for once?
no.
Okay.
Go ahead, keep talking. I'm gonna
Sure.
find this.
No, it's okay. Next time, be ready though. I'm sorry, I'm kidding. I'm never invited back.
No, it's okay. Jesse, do you want to actually take over this guy's spot?
Wow.
Whoa, hey, yo.
Hold on, what's up? Okay, so what?
This guy.
What was I talking about?
You were talking about an international.
Okay. Yeah, ID, internet ID. So okay, you have. God, I see him now, and I'm closing my eyes.
It doesn't look
I
like
still see him.
Obama, man.
He looks a little bit like Obama.
Yeah, it looks a little bit like Obama.
He looks a little bit like
You can
Obama,
see it up there.
and a lot like a martial arts expert.
Just looks like a dude.
Okay, we're done with that.
Looks
then.
like a bro.
Going back to B
I
on
cannot look at this.
random subreddit.
Okay. Well,
Okay, anyway.
that bottom left one is great. Okay, thank you. Okay, so there's an idea. I believe, I'm not going to look it up. I prefer to be uneducated and corrected later, passionately. So
I like that.
Yell at me,
Yeah.
basically.
We have listeners that will text me and correct me on things that we've
Really?
said. So go ahead, continue.
Yeah, text Steven about my mistakes.
My phone number is not going to be given out on
555.
One of these
you know
days,
it's legit.
we're going to post it.
Yeah, okay. 55, and then another
55. Fuck you. Go ahead and continue your story.
So internet ID. The
Yes.
idea that in real life, which is wild, you can do anything. You can die. Okay, so you have an identification. You can only be one person. You can't open. I mean, unless you commit fraud or like identity theft, you can't open more than one line of credit with the same people under a different name or anything. I mean, I guess you could. I don't know what the limitations are there. Physical. Anyway, but online you can make however many Gmail accounts you want. You
Yeah.
can pretend to be anybody.
Correct.
So there was an idea, supposedly going on for a while. Again, headline educated, that an internet ID would be in place that would protect people, which I think would be, in a weird way, it's totally like government-controlled bullshit, which I'm totally against. But in a weird way,
Right.
I'm kind of for the idea that you can only be one person on the internet. Like then it would hold people very accountable for any sort of internet actions instead of being completely. And I don't want people to be tracked, but if someone's like, "I'm going to fucking kill
We're all
you,"
on the grid, you know.
How is that mandated? Is my question.
I have no idea. That's where I get into an area that I
And
can't understand.
And then, like, if a baby is born in 2016,
You post
are they
100 pictures of it on Facebook and chronicle its life like a dumbass.
or do
By the
are
way,
they,
parents-
or are
parents,
they
stop
born
doing
with an
An
stop
internet
doing
ID.
that.
They have a
Seriously.
social
Stop blowing up my
security number.
Facebook feed. I'm about to delete that shit.
I
'cause
don't,
I'm tired of seeing children on
I
there.
don't care that you post a picture of your kid here and there, but think about this. If you post a picture of your kid every single day or like once or twice a month,
Right.
that's on the internet for possibly forever.
Definitely. Yeah.
I would say
Right.
possibly. I don't know what's going to happen.
See,
Right.
my question is with the internet ID is if it's regulated through something like an IP address, things. I mean,
Ooh,
we've looked at
tricky.
the deep web.
Nope.
There's ways of
I don't-
navigating
I
around
don't
it.
trust that
Yeah.
at all.
If it's navigated through an IP address,
I trust
could
it
have
through
like
the honor
5
system.
different IP addresses,
Honor system.
which is stupid as shit.
Yeah,
Everyone's honorable.
I don't trust that the government
I've
knows
learned
enough
that.
about the internet to
No.
make that secure.
No one does. No one does.
I'm reading on a website that I do not trust. Infowars.
Dude, that's Alex Jones shit.
When is
I
that-
know.
What,
I do not
when is
trust
this
Alex
article
Jones.
from?
Dude, he's on point though.
Is this article from
With a lot of his shit, he is on point.
Let's backtrack a bit.
Is this from this year?
May 4th, 2014?
Wow, I didn't know this was still a thing. Look how upset Obama
yeah.
looks.
The following plan to implement an internet ID will initially only be rolled out as a pilot program in 2 states, Michigan and Pennsylvania.
Screw
that.
you, Michigan.
Yeah.
So
I'm staying
Pennsylvania
away.
is cool.
You have
though.
no money
I'm sorry,
anyway.
I'm kidding. That was a joke.
So I think it's something that may very well be tested to see how it
but what
works.
if it was only in the U.S.? You have these other countries who are literally rioting over their lack of the ability to, communicate or
Right.
get all these things. Why would that not happen in the U.S.? Because everyone's a pussy and won't do it. Probably.
Yes.
We should probably stop talking about this.
We do actually
Gonna
have a lot of listeners in Washington D.C. We have more listeners there than anywhere
I'm
else.
going to get black
Correct.
bagged.
No, well, me and Steven will
I'm
probably
gonna-
get black bag.
I'm going to wake up
bag
dead.
before you.
What was that?
It wasn't words.
I feel like you said
Baghdad?
something really racist.
Something about Baghdad. Anyway.
We're gonna get black, blah blah. Blah,
We're gonna-
blah.
we're- yeah.
Hey, okay. So, are we done with money?
Yeah.
I think we're done with a lot of
All right.
things.
We didn't really get anywhere, but sure.
So,
We've been talking for a while.
yes.
Says you.
We're talking. I want to say for about an hour and 15
But
minutes.
it's been going pretty well.
Like that.
You've been keeping track of that time?
I looked at it when we started.
Okay.
Hey, thank you guys for listening to this extremely long edition. I'm a guest here, and I'm just outroing.
New host of the Bootleg Report. Just
I
It's not
love
true
it.
at all.
I love it.
I enjoy hanging with these folks. It's not a swear word.
So this episode was fantastically random.
If you do want to donate, get in touch. I think we actually would be, and by we I mean the gentleman in front of me, the Bootleg Report, would probably accept some donations, given that that would help
I would
get
gladly.
a SoundCloud. I think that's how kind of things are going to get rolling. 10th episode's kind of a big deal, so might as well keep going from here.
Once again, support your local bootlegger. Signing off. This is the Bootleg Report, featuring Steven at Stev Tweets on Twitter, Joe.
Mr. Moon, wait, hold on. How does Twitter work again? We need an at the
At
beginning.
Mr. Moon 966.
Thank you.
And we have our special guest for the second time, Jesse,
Yep.
at Jesse Kyle.
There you go.
He does Twitter.
Tweet
He also has a musical group. Does your musical
I do.
group have anything?
Yeah, I guess you want to plug my stuff.
I want to plug you. Yeah.
Okay. I play in an alternative rock band. You might like it. Called Wild Imaginaries. You can find us at Wild Imaginaries.
Can we also Google you?
Do you
Go
have
ahead.
a Twitter for them?
Good. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
he just
that-
gave it. Like,
I actually-
legitimately right now. He just gave
I
that.
manage.
Fuck.
I thought he made it up.
No. It's not. It's
So this is
it's-
magical.
It's not imaginary.
Okay.
We
shit.
manage our Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and all that stuff. It's just fun stuff. It's fun.
Do you guys tweet?
Oh, we tweet.
Hardcore.
We tweet. We Instagram and Facebook. We have a website. YouTube. You got it.
So once again, thank you for listening.
Thank
and
you.
we'll be back for episode 11.
Sipping on the Palmer, looking like a bomber. Spit it to your mama, thinking I'm a bomber. Hotter than a sauna, colder than a pillow. Rolling like a villain, holla if you feel 'em. Still always appealing. Me, I want a million. Bitches that's Brazilian. Money money to the ceiling. Now I'm young, no money is spent on my show. Money is spent on a hoe, money drop it on her hoes. I mean, yeah, we can't have babies having babies. Imagine me with a kid at 22, how life tried to play me. Be even broker than I am now, sucks like sham, wow. So safe sex is the plan now. And older me make better decisions. Stay home and watch television. My inner vision of better living. I seen it, I better believe it. 56 inch zenith, like I got a 56 inch penis. 56K.
Catch me acting in the club, something serious. Amazon Labor Day, women on their period. Cool water, curve cologne. I'm off my own patrol.